special family, welcome back to another video. Today's video is titled, Mom Asked If She Was Wrong to Tell Her Living Autistic Daughter Nobody Wants Her Around. So let's check this story out and see what Mom is doing. Alright. Click on here. Okay, it's another AITA Reddit edition. Okay, AITA for telling my adult daughter that nobody wants her around. The original poster explained, I'm a 55-year-old mom of 5 kids living in the countryside in rural USA. Victoria, my oldest daughter, 30 years old, lost her job in the pandemic and has been living with me since. I love her dearly, but I don't love her behavior. She often argues about house rules, like getting up at a reasonable hour or helping out whenever her dad and I aren't home, doing chores, watching over our dogs, etc. She says she's tired of being parented when she's an adult, but I remind her that she's living with us rent-free, and if she doesn't like it, she can leave. I won't kick her out because she'd never make it on the street. She's also on the autism spectrum and is clinically depressed, but is more than capable of pulling her own weight around here. Earlier today, things got really heated. I'd been invested in a small house of Victoria to live in when she starts her new work-from-home job next week. I put her computer desk in the basement, but today she moved it to the living room upstairs without my permission and scratched the walls in the process. She apologized for scratching the walls and said the internet wasn't working in the basement. I understand, because my sister's basement, the internet doesn't work there either. Okay, but let's continue. I had enough of her acting like she can do whatever she wants in my house that I'm paying for. I told her this is why nobody wants you around. Ooh. Victoria said, nobody? You're ugly on the inside. Oh, wow. Nobody will want to do anything with you if you keep this up. Victoria was upset, telling me that no mom should ever say that to her daughter, and I agree. And how I've always known you'd be better off without me. Thanks for confirming it. I clarified that socially nobody wants her around if she keeps acting like this. It's a natural consequence of being so rude and disrespectful. Her little sister tried to defend me, saying sometimes Victoria does things that drive me crazy, even though I've done so much for her. Victoria later accused me of being a hypocrite since I said something rude to her, even though I hate it when she's rude to me. I stand by calling her out for her bad behavior, but my daughter's been crying all day, and her siblings have told me she said things like, I don't belong here. I don't fit in with my own family. You all would be happier without me. Am I the a-hole? Ugh. Let's see what the comments said. Oh, did I go too far, or did my daughter need to be called out for her behavior? So when you see these abbreviations, this is what it means. NTA, YTA, NAH, ESA. Okay, let's see what some of the Redditors had to say. Oh, Lord. One Redditor said that the original poster was the a-hole info. Were you actively trying to push her towards suicide? Will you even care? Because the last sentence does not sound good. Another one said, I told her this is why nobody wants you around. Victoria, nobody? You're ugly on the inside. Nobody will want to do anything with you. Keep this up. What mother in their right mind would say that about her child? I agree with this Redditor. That didn't come out right. You just don't say that to your child. If she needs to be disciplined and you need to tell her when she does something wrong, by all means do that. But people with autism have anxiety. They don't do well around other people, and if they can't fit in with their family, what are you really telling her? She's never going to forget what you've said, and you'll be lucky if she speaks to you ever again. Especially their daughter they've acknowledged is clinically depressed. That's the part I was scared of. Being clinically depressed and telling somebody nobody's gonna want you around is kind of sending them to suicide. Okay, we'll do a last one. Let me get this straight. You told your depressed daughter she's ugly on the inside and nobody wants to be around her. That's literally the worst thing you could have said. Lots of depressed people feel as if they are a burden upon others, and you just confirmed you feel that way to your daughter. Talk about bad parenting. She's right. You're a hypocrite. I hope all your children wake up and realize what a toxic person you are. And they even wrote a prayer for a narcissist. That didn't happen. And if it did, it wasn't that bad. And if it was, that's not a big deal. And if it is, that's not my fault. And if it was, I didn't mean it. And if I did, you deserve it. Psychotic pangolin. All right, guys, we're gonna end it here. And Mom, you are the a-hole. That was not nice to say to your daughter, knowing that she is autistic and she suffered from depression. That was not nice to say that. So, if I were you, I would try to fix it and fix it fast. Because you might reap what you sow and you might not like it. So, if you guys have any comments about this story, just comment in the comment section below and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye.